There was a burn cage incinerator and
we found a chainsaw, brand new.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up? It's RJ back here another video. Today we're about to be watching the Maury video, and it's about to be on David finally faces charges. Ah man, ever since I returned to YouTube, I haven't really spoke or reacted to any type of this content because I kind of got tired of seeing this everywhere. I kind of just wanted shit resolved, and I kind of wanted to see want to see decently good updates, not just somebody lying, not just somebody just spreading some rumors that they did something finally. But it looks like a lot of people are reporting that he's finally might be facing some murder charges. Thank God.
Good night, wherever you guys are in the world. I have another update here regarding the David case, and if you guys don't want to watch this, skip it, because I know not everybody want to watch content like this, so therefore obviously you're not obligated. But for those of you who are interested, we have major updates from multiple different outlets today regarding David being possibly and likely indicted by a grand jury for the death of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. So to jump right into it, TMZ says David likely to be indicted in Celeste Rivas Hernandez's murder, which is a good update. They say singer David will likely face murder charges for the death of Celeste Rivas, and that's because the grand jury that's hearing the case will be asked to hand down an indictment, sources tell TMZ. And to quickly go over what a grand jury indictment is, for those of you who don't know, a grand jury indictment is a formal accusation by a group of citizens, usually 16 to 23
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because I was about to be I'm kind of stupid. Kind of stupid, so refresh my mind.
jurors that there's enough evidence, probable cause, to proceed with a criminal trial for a serious crime. Essentially saying, and I quote, yes, there's enough evidence to formally charge this person, put them on trial for a particular crime. Typically, it's a required step for federal felonies and happens in secret with only prosecutors, witnesses, and court staff present, and requires a majority vote, usually 12 plus, to issue a true bill. And a true bill is a bill of indictment document found by a grand jury, the people, the jurors who voted on this, to be supported by sufficient evidence to justify the hearing of a case. So with those technical words out of the way, you understand the meaning now. Jurors out there, they're hearing this case in a secret location somewhere, and they're having to vote on this, which I'm pretty sure the jurors are going to vote yes, move forward with the trial after all the evidence we've seen. It's undeniable at this point. Additionally, TMZ says,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. All that evidence that came out back in as soon as it happened back in September, bro, oh my God. I was like, if they just don't hurry up and just get this nigga, but it was fresh and it was they just can't go off internet shit. But it was just so obvious though. You gotta get kind of a whole bunch of subpoenas. You gotta get a whole bunch of for stuff like Instagram to hand that shit over. And bro, this whole case just made me sad, bro. Come on, bruh. And I mean, I don't like to blame the parents, but I don't want to blame the parents when they were grieving. But how do y'all not know who y'all daughter is dating, my nigga? How do y'all not know what she's doing, especially around the age a teenage, early teenage years? You gotta know that. I'm trying to be careful what I say because YouTube took down my video of academics when I did that.
there was a report last month that the grand jury was, and I quote, investigative grand jury, a grand jury that helps authorities gather evidence, but one that does not indict. An investigative grand jury can be useful to subpoena and then force uncooperative witnesses to testify. And by the way, for those of you who are curious, yes, grand jurors who are on the investigative side do get paid. According to Google, investigative grand jurors are paid, but the amount varies significantly between federal and state courts. So yeah, they're saying you get $50 a day if you're randomly selected in the juror lottery for federal felony cases like this. So that's a cool bit of information.
I guess jury duty's coming early for me, my nigga. $50 a day? Shit, I'll take it.
To know in case that ever happens to any of us. Hopefully not though, because people have jobs, they have work, they have kids. I mean, getting paid $50 a day to do this does not seem like much, but Anyway, an investigative grand jury can be useful to subpoena and then force uncooperative witnesses to testify. They say, our sources say, however, the grand jury that has been hearing witnesses in the Celeste Rivas murder is actually one that will vote on indictments. So this grand jury is investigative and also going to be voting on the indictment. So they're probably going to be keeping both jurors for the investigative part and the indictment finalization process. They also say multiple sources tell TMZ that authorities, including prosecutor Beth Silverman, believe David was involved in the death of Rivas. And I mean, like, bro, anybody, a baby in his crib with a binky could see that David likely has something to do with this murder. I mean, it really doesn't take many brain cells to figure that out. Unless you believe, and you're one of the conspiracy theorists out there that believe that he has been set up. I heard rumors out there about that. I do believe anything is possible in this world, but that does seem far-fetched. It's not.
I'm sorry, it just seems like it's too coincidence. All that stuff surrounding her birthday, all that stuff, you know, it just seemed too in coincidence. Like, there's no way this nigga was set up, bro. The fucking evidence is just right in your face. It's slapped right in your face. Next nigga appeared live on the Twitch stream with her, and it's just wild that that shit happened.
Out of the realm of possibility, but I mean, good God, if you're being set up, if I'm an innocent man and I had nothing to do with this, mind you, I still believe David was in an intimate relationship with Celeste, but he may have not killed her. That is possible. Anybody in that situation is still gonna be effed, but at least come out and say, listen, yeah, I did that crime. Sure, I'm gonna go to prison for that, but I sure as hell did not murder her. That was someone else setting me up. So yeah.
Private investigator Steve Fisher told News Nation tonight there was a burn cage incinerator and
we found a chainsaw, brand new. It was with the incinerator. And there's no purpose for a chainsaw to be at this rental house.
famed defense attorney Mark Garagos
This is not going to end quickly or easily.
says even if David is indicted for murder, he has a good chance of being granted bail in LA County.
First of all, I just gotta say, a good chance of being granted bail in LA County is not surprising nor shocking whatsoever. I've been railing against California and their laws and
Oh my God, California got like the most stupidest fucking laws in place. And when somebody actually commits a crime, they're so easy for them to get out of prison, bro. These niggas got the most dumbest crimes against like innocent people at times, but oh man, I hate California and I live here.
lax crime policies for years. Whether you dislike when I say it or not, the crime stats in California, the homelessness epidemic, the rampant drug use and overdoses are apparent. Whether you want to live in delusion or not, it's up to you. Additionally, I want to say, what the fuck? Did I just hear that private investigator not only talk about a burn cage, of which I talked about before in my last day video, being on the property, but also a chainsaw?
And there's no purpose for a chainsaw to be at this rental house.
A chainsaw at a rental house. I don't think ever in my entire 20 plus years of being on this planet and living alone since what, 2021, have I ever decided to purchase a chainsaw or needed a chainsaw for any reason. Now, you know, I don't know what David does in his personal life.
Yo, how the fuck did the personal investigator find this? And you have the whole Los Angeles department literally not like finding this shit. Like, y'all literally searched the whole like rental house and didn't find those keywords and ignored the giant box. Yo, these niggas are on some bullshit. This is why I get why people don't trust the police like that.
He may be into wood. He may be into chopping down trees. He may have a tree chopping down business, cleaning up shrubbery and long trees that are about to fall over. Business, hobby, side hustle, whatever. It is entirely possible. I don't know. Can somebody out there tell me? But I highly doubt a chainsaw would be needed for a multi-platinum recording artist in the Hollywood Hills in a multi-million-dollar mansion just, you know, on the property for whatever reason. Like, you You know what? I can't judge what a person does in their home. If they want to have a chainsaw in their home, they're going to have a chainsaw. It is fully within their right to just buy a random chainsaw, you know? Surely this couldn't have any links or possible connection to the murder of Celeste. Surely not.
The argument that will be made is it's a circumstantial case. He has not fled. There is no risk of flight.
The body of the 14-year-old Hernandez was found in the trunk of David's Tesla in September. It could be several weeks before prosecutors conclude their presentation to the grand jury, but if David is indicted, he could be forced to surrender immediately.
I just gotta say, how has there, I have so many questions, but one of them is, how has nobody captured an image or a video of David at this point? Like, has he not, where is he, bro? Like, where is David and where does he currently live? Like, bro's gotta be in the middle of nowhere, in the mountains of Wyoming, bro.
Niggas, he probably paid niggas to go out to, like, you know, shop for him. He probably pays niggas to do everything for him now. Cause like, I'm pretty sure this nigga don't want to show his face out in the open and just like it's gonna be a fucking complete hate mob on him, and it's valid. But shit, that's what it probably
Inches
is.
of Utah, the goddamn hills of Georgia, to not have been seen at this. This man is one of the most famous people, literally globally, in the world right now, bro. Hundreds of millions of like people, I think, at this point have seen this man's face. Genuinely speaking. Where is he? Like, I'm getting spooked now. This is getting to Epstein levels of creepiness for me, because now I'm just like, I'm questioning the simulation at this point. And yes, it is being reported that a chainsaw was found in this man's home, bro. That is insane. I don't know why I'm focusing on this particular detail, but given the fact that everything we know, burning, chopping ups of body parts and all that, a chainsaw is just like even more damning. And after further digging, according to Grok, the AI assistant from Twitter, they say David, the singer, has not been seen in public since the scandal involving the discovery of Celeste Rivas Hernandez's body in his Tesla emerged in mid-September 2025. So October, November, December, it's been over 3 months. It's 4 months almost now. This point, his last confirmed public appearance was during his Withered World Tour, performing at the Crystal Ballroom in Portland, Oregon. So this is the last time he's been seen by anyone from the public. On September 15th, 2025, subsequent tour dates were canceled amid the ongoing investigation, and he has made no public comments or appearances since then. Reports of online activity, examples like gaming or unrelated videos, do not count as physical sightings. So yeah, man, this man, if he is in an undisclosed location, anytime he steps out in public, he's likely wrapped from head to toe. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the country right now, like in the boondocks somewhere, some rural small ass town where nobody cares about him. But yeah, guys, what do you think about this?
I think this whole case is just fucking like frustrating, and it's just like sad they just can't like really, you know, discover what's going on, bro. And like the whole case has just been like lied about. The whole case has just been he said, she said, and it's just been bad. Only real thing that's just been coming out of this was all that evidence around the internet. I hope they got all of that, and I really hope they get this nigga, bro. This has been like the worst like case I've seen in a while. There's a lot of cases that's going on, but there's not one that's famous like this one. I hope they eventually just get this nigga just gone, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck like the LAPD's doing, bro. Hey, if y'all want to see more reactions, I'll catch y'all in the next one, and we on the road to 250.